NFL playoffs are underway, but the offseason is not that far. We're about 3 months away from free agency starting. While many teams are focused on the playoffs, you can guarantee that they are keeping an eye on the future free agent market. A lot of money will be spent when the market opens up on stars like Davante Adams, Von Miller, Chris Godwin, and Chandler Jones. Which teams would spend the most on free agency in 2022? Let's find out. Coming in at number 1, we have the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals have never been big spenders in free agency, but that's changed in recent years. In the offseason, the Bengals signed defensive end Trendrickson, cornerback Chidobe Awuzie, Mike Hilton, and defensive tackle Larry Ogunjobi. They also signed Riley Reiff. A recent spending spree by the Bengals has put them squarely in the AFC playoff mix. A second round of spending in 2022 might help Cincinnati become a title contender. Cincinnati may return to its 29th ranked pass defense. Top candidates include Stephon Gilmore and Joe Hayden. The Bengals will have $61 million in cap space to pursue top free agents. Expect them to accomplish just as they seek to dominate the AFC. Coming in at number 2, we have the Cleveland Browns. AFC playoff contenders Cleveland Browns, who are 7-6, have had a pretty disappointing season. Cleveland was seen as a potential Super Bowl contender after its first postseason triumph as an expansion team and numerous notable free agent additions. Signings like Jadeveon Clowney, John Johnson III, and Troy Hill all have had mixed success. Cleveland ranks 7th overall but 14th in points allowed. The Browns may recruit a defensive player like Chandler Jones or Stephon Gilmore. They may also pursue Davante Adams or Chris Godwin while elevating QB Baker Mayfield. Mayfield is in the final year of his rookie deal and has had a rocky 4 years. His non-throwing shoulder has had a tuberosity fracture and a torn labrum, requiring off-season surgery. Also, not having a reliable go-to receiver has hurt him. Up next in the number 3 spot, we have the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers will have the second most cap room in the NFL at $75.3 million. That's not just about money. A promising quarterback in Justin Herbert, but a shaky offensive line. They've been particularly bad against the run this season. They were 28th in yards per carry and 31st in yards per game allowed entering Week 14. They gave up the 26th most points per game. It would be surprising if the Chargers didn't chase free agent run stuffers Jadeveon Clowney and Donta Hightower. Los Angeles will also attempt to replace or re-sign wideout Mike Williams and tight end Jared Cook. Both have been key components in the passing game this season, and LA should keep them around. The Chargers are currently a playoff club. They'll need more than just the draft to take the AFC West from the Kansas City Chiefs. In the number 4 spot, we have the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins are on a roll, having won 5 straight games after a 1-7 start. The recent turnaround undoubtedly saved Tua Tagovailoa, Chris Grier, and Brian Flores' jobs in 2022. Miami will likely continue its late-season buying spree in free agency. Upgrading Tagovailoa is anticipated to be priority number 1. Miami, which ranks 31st in yards per carry, needs a consistent workhorse running back. Replace or re-sign tight end Mike Gesicki, and injuries have forced many lineup changes, with both Albert Wilson and Will Fuller V are set to hit the market. Adding depth to an offensive line that has allowed 31 sacks and pressed Tagovailoa on 20.9% of its dropbacks should be a priority. The Dolphins can afford to sign Davante Adams, Allen Robinson II, Leonard Fournette, and Jason Kelce because they have the most cap room in the NFL next year at $75.5 million. It'd be surprising otherwise. Up next in the number 5 spot, we have the Seattle Seahawks. It's possible that the Seattle Seahawks would need to use some of their cap space to keep quarterback Russell Wilson happy. Wilson, according to various reports, is dissatisfied with the team's direction and has suggested many trade destinations. Wilson's situation with the Seahawks is very dicey, according to Jay Glazer of Fox Sports. Wilson has focused on pass protection. I'm hearing Russell Wilson's camp has grown increasingly frustrated by the Seahawks' inability to protect the 8-time Pro Bowler. Jason LaCanfora of CBS Sports tweeted, "With left tackle Dwayne Brown on the market, Seattle should focus on rebuilding the offensive line. Seattle should prioritize signing or re-signing Jason Kelce, Brandon Sheriff, and re-signing or replacing Brown. The Seahawks should also retool its defense, which ranks 22nd against the run and 32nd against the pass, so Wilson doesn't feel he's continually asked to carry the club." Wilson isn't the only one hoping for improvements. Seahawks chair Jody Allen is not happy with the way things have turned out, according to NFL Network's Mike Garafolo. Expect a busy market in Seattle this March. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to Sport Truffle, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.